And good morning, everybody.
Selamat pagi.
Goedemorgen.
Hello, everyone.
I was just saying to Arjen, it's actually amazing, guys, that we're in stream number 68, and you guys are all logging in for maybe some of you for the 68th time.
Probably.
And you're committed to do that.
Mm-mm.
It's pretty exceptional, actually, that you're doing that. That you're every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock you are there. So yeah, we're actually pretty proud of that, right?
Yes, for better or for worse, I must say.
Yep.
But of course, I mean, we repeat a lot of things, and I will say again, I would rather see you all face to face.
Yeah.
Including Wim here, who is challenging us with another bit of Indonesian.
Okay, selamat pagi tanpa rasa khawatir. And khawatir means worrying about something. So he says good morning with zonder zorgen.
Yeah. Well, good morning to you as well.
In Dutch, it's an expression. In English, it says, well, have a good morning without any worries. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's enough to worry about. But anyway,
Yeah.
Yvonne, Philip, hello, Canadians. Hello,
Good
Yvonne.
morning. And Albert, hello, Albert. Hey, jammer that I'm sorry I missed you guys this week, but yeah, I had an IDC to run and I couldn't be there. So thank you, and next time I will be there.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-mm.
Good morning, Josine, Paul.
And Pauline France. I hope you have an amazing time with the camper.
It must feel so strange to go on holiday now in Europe.
Well,
with all the things going on and the restrictions.
I think I would be surprised if you feel anything weird about it, because I think everything is turning a little bit back to normal in Europe.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Here, not yet, really, but there are some good developments, though.
Well, we talked about this earlier as well. In Manado, it seems like it has never been anything but normal.
No, that's true.
Right?
Very true.
I don't feel any
except
pressure.
The mouth shields.
The masks.
Face masks
you see
are
masks,
there.
but I mean, even that, it's more than normal because masks are pretty common here anyway in Asia, right?
Right. Yeah. And they do test your temperature at the malls or things and big shops.
Jennifer, I disagree. You're amazing.
Yes, me too.
You're amazing too?
No, I mean, I agree with Arjen. Oh my God, life is complicated. He makes me complicated.
No, I don't, actually.
I see.
I don't.
And Jose and Ernst is there. You're a very loyal fan, Ernst.
Yes.
Because we don't even know each other yet. Not really.
And the same goes for Wim and Desiree.
Yes, for Wim and Desiree as well.
Hi, Christine.
And Dagmar, I guess you're in a different computer because Philip was already there.
Yeah. Maybe they both have computers. I don't know. And George and Adri, hello guys.
Hey, nice.
Good to see you again.
Yes, has been a while.
Yeah. So we, for for this week. We don't have a whole bunch of new exciting content to share.
No.
Every week we're always asking each other, what shall we do? We did do some diving this week, but it was more like for the IDC.
Yeah, and that it wasn't that exciting to show you how other people learn how to teach, actually.
Mm. Well,
Right?
maybe we could make a special out of that one day. Why not?
Yeah. Actually, I planned when the pool has 100% cleared up. I plan to do a video and a teaching video
Yeah.
for IDCs. So
Yeah. And guten Morgen, ihr beiden. Hello, André.
hello,
And
and
Ernest
Christine.
wants to meet in February.
Okay, well, I will be in Holland in February if everything goes right.
Hmm.
If everything is okay, I
Yeah.
will be in Holland in February because the plan is to attend Duikvaker.
The Dutch dive show.
Yes, if nothing strange happens, then that's
Yeah.
the plan.
Yeah. Well, so far the developments in the Netherlands, everything seems to be going slowly in the right direction with
Yep.
regards to reopening things. There is, of course, like every other country in the Western world, there are people who find it ridiculous that there are kind of rules in place, but at least the restaurant business and hotel business can start earning some money again,
Yeah.
which is important because that means good news for us in the long run.
On the long run.
Yeah.
On the short run, I'm happy to tell you that two major airports have opened for international flights again, which is Jakarta Airport and, believe it or not, Manado Airport. But until now, there are still visa restrictions, so it's only for people that have a work permit, temporary or permanently, for people that have a diplomatic visa
Yeah.
or a business visa. So the visa on arrival for tourists, not yet. And the latest gossip is that that will change in somewhere at the end of the year. Indonesia, or the government of Indonesia, is thinking of changing the word pandemic to endemic, endemic, which means that is a disease that is here to stay. Something like
Oh.
malaria or cholera or something like that, and that we have to live with it and deal with it as it is. And I think that's not a bad idea, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's probably a reality for most people.
I think so too. Yeah, because to be very honest, there are still people dying every day from malaria, and not a small amount of people,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah,
that
it's
is
just
still
you
happening.
don't hear about that.
You
at the
don't hear
moment.
about it.
It's not. It's
Everything
not
is
the.
COVID.
It's
Yeah.
not the popular disease.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, yeah. Before we start with an update on the resort, the pool is looking better.
Absolutely.
Right.
And it becomes more beautiful every single day.
Yeah.
And so that will be definitely in the update. I have been in the pool with the IDC students with limited success because actually the visibility was just a meter. So it wasn't great.
Yeah. It needs time to clear out.
The problem is that it has been a building site, of course, you all know that. And cement itself is very, very fine. It's very micro particles, and they stay in the water, and it's not being filtered out by the sand filter.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have been cleaning the bottom and throwing the water away, and that has increased the visibility enormously. So I think if we do it 2 more times, then we will be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we take a look at what we
Yeah.
filmed today?
Yeah, I hope you like it.
All right, let's take a tour of our lovely place right here. So let's see. The wall. We're walking to
The
the
wall, the wall. You remember that the guys put panjar, that's throwing cement against the wall, and you maybe also remember that we have this 8 corner holes in there, and we have our new gates. So what happens now is that in those holes there will also be very nice, a nice pattern of iron, and these guys are measuring it. to put it in, and they will probably be ready next week. And the kitchen is finished. The kitchen equipment will arrive today, actually, in Bitum, and then it will be delivered here probably Monday or Tuesday. And look at what Landy did with the big marmor tiles. They make it really nice
Yeah, it
and
looks
smooth
super.
and round. It looks very professional. The big crate there in the corner, that is the oven. And on the other side,
Well, we'll
on
get
the
to
other
that.
side.
Spick and span, yeah, for sure. And
It is clean, it is organized, and here you see I bought last week. I bought tiles for in the reception, and aren't those really beautiful?
Mhm.
There are two of those for on the floor, and I think it will look very profi and cozy at the same time.
So here's
So
the oven.
this is the oven, and
It's not a wooden oven, by the way.
No,
it's
no.
still packed.
and this huge box, that's a freezer, a professional freezer.
Nice. So when is this ready to be installed? Do you know?
Well, we keep it packed until the rest of the equipment is
Mhm.
there, because everything needs to be in place and to see what is the best location for it.
Yeah. You still need the cookers, the stoves, and all that
Yes,
kind of
that's
stuff.
all on the way. So once that is there and it's in place, that also the gutter in the middle,
Mhm.
there is a coverage for those gutters.
Oh yeah.
So that will be there.
Yeah. So then
Next week.
when they clean at the end of the day, they can just mop it
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
into the gutter.
Yeah. So now we are in the restaurant,
Yeah.
or actually in the cafe, and there are two toilets there, and you see that
It's a bit dark.
it's a little bit dark, but the tiles are in.
Mhm.
The painting has been done. Everything is ready, and they will also start with the floor in the cafe.
Yeah. They've already started with the flooring upstairs, right, in the restaurant.
In the restaurant.
So this is where
Hey,
we're
you
going
stop
next.
filming my pantat.
Huh?
You have to stop filming my bum.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Wow, is that funny?
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to hold it up.
No
as
comments.
much.
Okay. Well, this is not easy to see, but this is Arjen's artwork, guys.
Unfinished.
Unfinished, not yet. This is the first setup, and this will be a beautiful painting on this wall in the restaurant. And Arjen is going to show you how it will look like next week. And next week it should be ready, won't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. So yeah, we wanted to do something very nice for the restaurant to make it kind of a very cool place to be in, not just cozy but also cool. So
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you left it out?
no, I haven't.
Okay.
Actually, no, I haven't left it out. But the shots are in different order.
Okay.
But first, let's take a look at the
Yeah.
pizza oven.
So the pizza oven has been covered in clay. Sounds good. And this is the first stage. So next week it will be covered. The clay will be covered with cement. It has to dry up a little bit first, and once the cement layer is on it, then we will start burning it slowly, so it's really baked.
Yeah.
And back to the wall, huh?
So yeah, it's difficult to see from the phone, but this is a picture of a projection of my concept.
Yeah.
On the phone.
On the phone. Well,
So,
this was very short, and
um,
we hardly had time to look at it. Okay. Hey, and Arjen draw this, huh? He's an artist. Really cool. So the whole wall will have this.
yeah, so it's a tarsier. It's not going to look as evil as it looks on this photo. And it's holding a piece of pizza. And yeah, you're right, Albert. It's a hot pizza.
And you know what? The first version was very evil, Tarsius, right?
Yeah.
It was quite, but now it looks a little bit more friendly.
Yeah,
right?
but I didn't want to make something too Disney.
No,
It should still be a little bit badass.
this is
yeah.
a bad-ass starship.
Yes, I hope it will be. But yeah, we're going to paint it next week, and so
Yeah, Arnold
I'm confident we can
volunteered to help, no?
yes,
Yeah, he really wants to help.
and Renal as well. So I'm confident we can show something cool next week.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Actually, I think a couple of shots of the making of would be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then Umbu has started. This is not Umbu, this is Ali, who is being tremendously disturbed by Linja.
yeah,
And Umbu has started with the floor, and the floor, for the ones that have been here in my house, it will be a similar floor. It will be a wooden floor, and from what we call kayu besi, so hardwood. And the hardwood is kind of reddish color,
Mm.
dark, and it will have, because it's an octagonal, it will have a light stripe between every slice of the pizza.
Oh, that's nice.
Similar as we have here.
Yeah. So there will be a light strips on the floor.
No, no light strips.
Okay. Oh,
No,
okay.
we're not Disney. I don't do Disney.
No,
You don't Disney. I don't Disney.
no, we don't Disney at all.
No. And then strange colors we have today, because that blue is actually green.
Looks a bit
Blue.
turquoise.
Yeah. So the wood around the bar is finished.
Yeah.
And also around the stairs is finished.
Yeah, looking great.
And it looks pretty decent, huh?
Yeah. Now we're going back to the entrance, leaving the restaurant and cafe.
Yep. So we're walking to the spa. And also, they have made enormous progress. Like I told you guys last week, that I decided to change the design of the roof a little bit. That saved us more than 1.5 meter in height for this tall wall.
Mm.
And but the walls are finished, and behind this wooden planks, with triplex actually, they chor or storten or poured the concrete.
Yeah.
So the whole structure is now, according to Jacob, so strong it can hold any kind of earthquake.
Oh, that's good
Yeah.
news.
Yeah.
Not that we had any recently, but
No, but anyway. So this. Okay, well, you already passed it, but anyway. So just
Shall
to
I go back
remind
and pause
you,
it?
nah, it's okay. This area are the treatment rooms. Well, everything looks like it needs to be supported still,
Mhm.
but that will be changed next week, because they will put plaster on all the walls
Yeah.
this upcoming week, and that goes very, very fast. After the first layer of plaster, there will be a thinner layer to make it flat, and then it's ready to be painted,
Mhm.
and for some areas to put the tiles on the plaster.
Yeah. Just,
And the funny thing is, guys, try to look at that for next week also. They all have their shirts up when you're not looking at it, and as soon as Arjen comes close with his camera, they all pull their shirts down.
yeah. So can I give some context? So
Yeah.
because it's so hot, especially men, they will wear their t-shirt above their belly.
Yeah, don't
just
show
pull it
that.
up. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
They will pull it up so that it gives some extra cooling, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you come by, and they one by one they're pulling their t-shirts down.
Yeah.
Very, very, very funny.
and Christine says she will be very spoiled.
I hope so. I
Yeah.
hope so. So in this, the little rectangle that you see there, we plan to make the stairs,
Hmm.
and the stairs will also have a ramp for people that are more difficult walking the stairs or sitting in a wheelchair,
Mhm.
so they can get into the spa and have a very nice treatment without restrictions, actually.
And here we're looking from the path next to the future Japanese garden.
Yeah, so the terrace here behind the the poles. That will be like a wooden terrace where
Yeah.
we plan to do yoga, maybe meditation if you want to, or any other relaxation. And then we have the Japanese garden in front of that.
Yeah, which is kind of here where I'm filming now.
Yes, in this mess.
Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't look like anything at the moment, but
Yeah, but that goes quite fast.
Yeah.
Because I expect that place will be cleaned up in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
yeah. And if you have a sharp eye, you can already see the rocks, like
Yep.
this one.
Which will be part of the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Hendra lives there behind the spa, and one of his hobbies is chicken.
Hmm.
And he made an official house for his chicken, and I thought those were very funny
Yeah.
because they actually have windows, so the chicken can look
It's
out
yeah, we got that coming up. I just here's some more shots of the area.
of the restaurant.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the restaurant in the back there.
Yeah, so there still 2 trees have to be cut because
Here's the chicken coop.
this is the chicken coop.
And
Don't
look
you
at-
think it's so funny?
Yeah, and it's got an egg
It has one egg. Yeah.
right there.
Okay. Look at that.
Selamat pagi, Mara.
Hey, Mara. Selamat pagi.
Yvonne is asking if we can have a new tok tok. Yeah, of course.
Well, you want it next to your room, Yvonne? There's plenty of tok-toks around, actually.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we can keep all the chicken. Hendra knows that, but we will try first. And then, our new fence is almost finished. That will be finished on Monday or Tuesday. It's still, you said it looks like a prison a little bit, yeah?
Well, I mean, it's still very bare. The cold steel is just not so pleasant to look at the moment,
True,
but it
true.
will be overgrown very quickly.
And it's a big piece of land, so it's on the side, so it's next to the road.
Yeah.
And it's lightweight. There will be nice plants against it.
Yeah.
You see here the vanilla.
Hmm.
And the bar, and you see the bar has been painted.
Yeah.
The ceiling is not 100% done yet, because the bar will have a canopy. And here you see the solution for the problem of last week. Last week we filmed this as well,
Yeah.
or you filmed it as well. You see the water is very nicely
Streaming
running
nicely.
over.
Yeah.
And it was very nicely streaming into the bar last week. And we have solved that problem, actually.
And that's just one of those things it's just one of those problems you run into. You can't anticipate everything, so
No.
you have to improvise and find a solution as you go along.
Yeah, probably real architects, they don't make that mistakes, but, well, I do. And then one of the other nice things is, but I'm not sure if it's working already, all the lights on the wall are installed, actually, and connected. So next week, I want to try if we can make some late afternoon shots.
Yeah.
When the light goes down a little bit, and we can show you what kind of lighting
The lights
that
in
is
and
there.
outside the pool.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That will be awesome. Yeah.
So Arnold and his team are painting everything at the moment. So the bar,
And the toilets.
these are the toilets. They already have tiles.
Yeah.
You see, it's really neat. The toilets are already in stock, so they just have to be installed there. Mario, very busy.
I'm sure he did some housekeeping for some of you guys back in the day.
Yep.
And there's our resident chef.
Yep.
And currently master painter.
Master painter. He's doing everything. Actually, he was putting some cement on parts of the wall,
Yeah.
which I very expertly.
Oh, you broke that.
I broke it, yeah.
Unfortunately, I missed to film that.
Yeah, I
You grabbed
accidentally
the-
grabbed it and
A piece of wet concrete.
yes, yeah. And here's the pool, guys. And yes,
It's working.
It's working.
So the pool is looking a lot clearer. It's a long process to get that water
Yeah,
replaced.
Next week it will be okay because now we can already see the bottom. So
Yeah.
2 more times vacuum and throwing it.
Well, it's definitely
and that's
progress.
it. Absolutely. Don't you think it's cute?
Yeah. Looks very nice. With the infinity pool.
Yeah, and today we had an activity in the pool because
Yeah.
my IDC candidates they had to do the Discover Scuba workshop.
Yeah. And this is the couple from the US,
Yes.
an American couple.
Yeah, who will be going to the IE on Monday and Tuesday, actually, the exam. There are stairs of the jacuzzi, and there will be light all around it, and then going down again.
That's going to be great.
It will look very, very pretty, I think.
Especially at night, you're just going to the pool, you just follow the line.
Yes,
Follow
and
the light.
of course there are two spotlights on the frogs as well.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those on yet either. There's light in the jacuzzi as well. We will clean that one up once everybody is ready.
Yeah, of course.
Because Ningu is still doing the wood on that, which will be finished next week as well. You see the bottom?
Yes. Yeah, I can see it. It's also still a little bit cold, but that takes some time, huh?
It's pretty cold, actually. And it was so cold that you put the camera underwater and it became...
It started fogging up.
Condensing. Okay. Well, that's a pity.
Hold on. So here is, I keep my hand above the lens just so that so if you look right in the middle here, it's a bit difficult to see, but if you look right under, it's in the middle, you see that behind those leaves, there's this green fruit. What kind of fruit is that?
Don't ask me that.
Oh.
I don't know. This is a fruit of that huge thing.
It's a huge fruit.
It's a huge fruit of a huge tree.
Okay, if you know, please drop a comment.
and you know what? I can show you the dry version of it. It looks very cute.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look.
Look, this is the dry version of it, and I think they are really I think the person that invented the brush to shave got it from this one.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah. I could use a shave.
You see? Or hey, what do you think, Yvonne? You make 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth. Looks pretty. We're not crazy, not at all, right?
Could work.
It would work.
Could work. Why not?
But I think they're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave away a few.
And then the fruit that's growing on the tree is like
that
like
size.
This.
And they were
And this is just one of those seeds, cones that grow in it.
Yeah. And there are 2 huge ones.
Yeah.
Once they start to fall down, we will film them again.
Yeah. Axel says Sadiki Gila. Can you translate that for those who don't speak Indonesian?
Sadiki is Manadoni slang for a little bit, and Gila means just crazy.
Axel, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Axel is just saying that we're not. Yes, Winson. It's Winson. You know Winson?
Winson?
Yeah, Winson. Was it Winson? Winston. The coconut in Castaway.
Oh, no, he wasn't a coconut. He was a volleyball.
Oh, volleyball. Yeah, it was a volleyball. I thought it was a yes.
Everybody always thinks it's a coconut, but it's not.
I don't know. It was a volleyball.
Yeah. Mr.
True.
Wilson?
Wilson or Winston?
Mr. Winston?
We'll look it up.
So, but Ennis is asking if it's a family of a coconut.
I don't think so. I think it's either a Dracena, a Yucca, this
Mm.
this tree. I think it's a yucca.
Okay. But anyway, big fruit in a big tree.
Huge
A
tree.
huge tree, huge fruit.
We're going to I'm trying to figure out lighting for the whole premises,
Mhm.
which is not easy, guys, because I want it to be a little bit romantic,
Yeah,
but
it
not
needs to
too
be very
dark,
cozy.
and it has to be practical and not breaking down
Mhm.
and things like that. So here you see Ryan and Holly. Ryan just did the the briefing with his student, and the student is from second grade of the open water, second grade of our school. And I asked the teacher to send the two students that are the least naughty. So she sent Marcelo, who is the first one in the water, and here you see Reynold.
Mhm.
Marcelo had a little bit of difficulty because he didn't have swimming trunks with him. So Fico borrowed his, but it was far too big. So we had a weight belt to make sure that his swimming trunks didn't fall down.
Oh, oh, kasihan.
Yep. But yeah, they did both very good job in the pool.
Yeah, how did they do?
Well, the kids were very excited and
As you can see.
not scared at all,
Mhm.
because they have been 1 year swimming and snorkeling. So there was, they were not scared of water, and it was only their first time using scuba equipment. So that was very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly and Ryan both didn't have a lot of problems teaching them what to do. So they had to do mask clearing, and Wilson, Jennifer knows.
Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jenna.
And so they had to recover their regulator, they had to clear it, and they had to clear their mask. So nothing really complicated, but yeah, they enjoyed it. Although the water was very cold, they were shivering.
Yeah, no wetsuit. I can imagine. And Lincha takes the safety of her guests very seriously.
Yes, but not as traumatic as Nolan. She doesn't bark.
It's fun to see them doing DSD, because it reminds me of my first DSD with Liliana, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. No, actually, my first DSD ever was with you in
Yes.
1990.
They're in Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia, yeah, yeah. Now in Croatia.
Croatia.
Yeah.
Okay. At that time, not yet.
Yeah.
Goedemorgen, Daf.
I do agree, Christine, and hi, Daphne. So yeah, this is the last parts of the update video showing your students.
Doing the last part of the IDC.
And then you release them to an IE.
Yep, they're leaving tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And where will they do the IE?
On Gili Ayer.
Gili Ayer, okay, which is near Lombok.
Yes. Yeah.
And Alice, let me just translate. She said, we were supposed to come your way this Monday. Unfortunately, for the second time, it fell through. But yeah, there's not really an English translation for that. Three times a charm. Three times a charm. I'm looking forward to it, and it looks great. Thank you, Alice.
Yes, and well, you know, the only advantage is that we have more time to make it even more beautiful for you.
Yeah.
So you will be pampered once it is time to come here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, we don't have a huge update for everyone today. I would just like to remind you, thank you so much for responding to our email campaign. Thank you also a lot for filling out the Google form and leaving your address behind.
If you haven't done yet,
yeah, please do so.
Do it. Please
please do
it.
so. I sent a cold email to all those people who donated to our crowdfunding page, which you can see here below. We want to do something in return, so do leave us your
Something
address.
small, guys. So
Yeah.
just do it,
Yeah.
because it will make, at least it will make me happy.
Yeah.
So you can make me happy.
Exactly, and we had some people responding like, no, you can give the money for this or that, but that's not the point.
That's not.
That's
No.
not what it's about.
No.
You donated, and we feel like we want to do something back. And also for those who filled out the Google form, please leave your complete address. Only your street and street number is not enough. We need a zip code, and we need your zip code and town. Just some people just left their street name. It's not enough. So make sure you do that as well.
Would really appreciate that.
So yeah, it's going to be a short one.
Yeah, it's a little over half an hour, but we don't have more. Thank you, Albert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the Saturday morning show.
It is. And we're getting better at it, but yeah, it's we can't force ourselves to keep talking for an hour, because then we would just spoil your morning. So we don't want to do that.
Okay, I think I have something to tell about the next comment. So Daphne, Daphne is my daughter, by the way, and she said the frogs are spitting water, which was true. But what happened this week is, when I do my rounds 2 or 3 times per day, depending on what is necessary, and I walk down in the morning at 7:30 when Fico is there and the guys start working, and there is this huge female frog with the male on top of it, doing things that have to be sensorized,
being
right? Being natural. And there was at least a 1.5 meter string of eggs coming out of her.
Oh, good job.
And in the pool.
Oh.
Fico was not completely pleased, because we tried to keep the frogs out of the pool. So yeah, we broke up the happy couple and we put them somewhere else. We have a little area which is very wet.
A little pond.
A little pond. It's not really a pond, but it's a little wet, and yeah, their offspring was destroyed. Oh no! Sorry, but we cannot have them in the pool.
No.
That's really too much. If all these eggs become little babies, then you can't see water anymore.
That's not nice for anyone.
No.
No.
And then the babies will be filtered through the scent filter, and they die in there, and that's even worse. So no.
I like your description. It's, and one more thing about the pool, though, is that what I noticed is, even though we use salt, I've tasted the water. It doesn't taste salty at all. And as a matter of fact, it does have that fresh swimming pool smell to it.
Yeah.
It does smell, well, slightly bleachy, I would say, but not over chlorinated.
Yeah.
But it does smell like a fresh pool. I was surprised by that.
Yeah, a little. It's even a little bit sweetish, I thought. And it's very soft, as soft as water can be. But your hair doesn't dry out, and your skin doesn't dry out. So yeah.
So yeah.
Hey, Wim and Desiree have a good plan.
So they're thinking about coming for 3 weeks instead of 2. I can completely recommend that.
Yes.
There's a lot to do, to see here. I will take you to places, and you will come home with some beautiful pictures.
Absolutely. Yep.
So yeah, make sure you get your shots if you haven't already, and let's get this thing done. I'm done with this COVID, as I'm sure everyone else is.
Wow. Not so. And then this last comment, I'm very happy to see that one.
Hey, Randy.
Randy, we miss you. What's going on?
Yeah, I haven't seen you for weeks.
Right.
But,
and we love you too.
Yeah. Good to see you. And Philip, of course. And thanks a lot for hanging out with us every week. It's the best that we can do right now.
And really, it's so nice because it really feels like our club, our family kind of.
Okay, great. Great. Philip.
Absolutely fantastic.
But yeah,
We'll make it worth your while.
yeah. I'm sure
Absolutely.
people can't wait. And but yeah, first this thing has to start moving again, and things have to.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to talk about the news.
Nah.
No, let's
No.
not.
No.
Once again, if you haven't yet, please refer anyone you know to the link that you see scrolling below us here, gogetfunding.com/help Thalassa. The money, you see us building a place here, but the money that we get, it's just enough to pay our staff, to make sure that they have an income and that they stay with us, right? That's the main reason
Yeah.
that we're using this money for. So if you haven't yet, hey Dennis,
Hey Dan.
good to see you, man. And if you haven't yet, yeah, please give a donation or share the link with
Or
people you
refer,
know.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
refer it. And anyway, I think
Thanks a lot, guys, for being here again. And yeah, we'll keep on building and keep on updating you. And next week's update will have a lot of changes because Arjen's painting will be ready.
that's one.
The kitchen equipment will be there.
Mhm.
The jacuzzi will be finished.
Mm.
The tiles in the toilet areas under the swimming pool will all be finished. And the walls in the spa will have been plastered and maybe even agit.
Okay.
The electricity and the water will be in the spa.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and the floor in the restaurant will be on its way. That will take approximately 2.5 weeks for Umbu to finish that.
Mhm.
So yeah, a lot of updates next week. So
Okay.
I hope that you guys will all be there again, of
Yes,
course,
as usual.
as usual.
But yeah, let's sign off and
Yep.
start enjoying our weekend. We hope you have a great weekend as well.
Yep. Enjoy.
And don't believe the hype, and stay safe and sane. And yeah, enjoy.
Enjoy, guys. Have a very beautiful weekend.
See you later, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.